The Kansas City Chiefs just whooped that Ravens ass all over the football field and put the league on freaking notice. Let's talk about that.
Let's go.
Woo! Hell yeah. That's what we needed, baby. That looked like the Kansas City Chiefs that we all know and love.
That is what I'm talking
Tweak
about.
them nipples there, Farmer Fran.
Tweak it.
Let's freaking go. How we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Are we horned up? Are we horned up, baby?
We have to be.
Let's freaking go. I think everybody just realized, oh shit, the Chiefs might actually be good this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Because, man, the Chiefs. This looked like the Chiefs. The Chiefs
I
are
know.
still the Chiefs. This looked like it. We don't even have Rashee Rice back. We're gonna be eating nicely, just so nicely here in a few weeks. Steve, this game was perfect. We called it. We both called it. The Chiefs broke the 30 mark. We said it was going to be a belt to ass kind of game. And we got it. We got it. We said you got to take advantage of the defensive line being out.
Right.
We said you had to commit to the run. I think Andy done that pretty well. I think he could have ran more, but that's a different conversation. The red zone looked a little stale at first, but then they got that going. They finally used Brashard Smith. You name it, they were finally doing it properly.
Well, that's how the media is going to try to frame this up, right? Is, well, they were decimated with injuries, whatever. But that's fine. You're still playing the NFL. You went out, you did what you had to do, even if there were some backups in there. But not only was this belt to ass, it could have been belt to ass if the Chiefs just hadn't missed on a couple opportunities in the red zone. If Butker wasn't still having a problem, this could have been bad. And it really, it really wasn't that bad considering it could have been much, much freaking worse. But yes, that offense looks awesome. They look dynamic. They look fast. They look like they can get some shit done. When Xavier Worthy being back makes that big of a difference, just imagine when we get Rashee Rice back on top of it.
Exactly. Hey, I want to go live right now. The Ravens are actually heading back to the locker room. Here, check it out.
Okay, this is too much.
It ain't funny.
Oh, Lamar quit, by the way.
Bro, if this is the most accurate thing you've seen on TV ever. Look,
Brother, I do not believe that Lamar Jackson had anything wrong with his hamstring. I think he looked up at the scoreboard and it was 30-13 and he said, "I'm out." You seen that little SpongeBob meme?
Yeah.
That was Lamar Jackson.
We beat the Ravens so bad, Lamar Jackson quit. Like we single-handedly ended his MVP shot today. I think this defense knocked it out.
Spags,
let's get to
being
the chat for a
Spags,
second,
brother.
baby.
Let's go.
That's what happens, dude. Spags was amazing, by the way. We got Metal Rocker with a 10 bomb. Says, "Here's a 10 bomb for the dub."
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. But this came because of all the injuries for the Ravens. Hey, don't give them that much credit. We whoop that ass if they're healthy. But what a showing by the offense and Spags coaching out of his effing mind. Thank the good Lord for this win.
Let's go,
Steve,
baby.
Appreciate the 10 bomb metal rocker. Steve, Spags was awesome. Dude,
awesome.
Spags was like in Call of Duty when you beat somebody and you do the little teabag thing, you're like this. You say,
Spags teabagged him.
that was Spags all day long on Lamar Jackson. Just teabagging everything. We got Kyle in here with 5.
Let's
Give
go.
this. Let's go. Get the
That
train.
train a rolling
Go.
in, baby.
I hear the
Brian Parrott, you better be out there vulturing hard, baby, because there's 5 memberships out there.
Let's go, baby.
Appreciate you, Kyle. You're the freaking man.
Oh,
Let's go.
and we've got a monstrous 50
Harry.
bomb.
Says Feliz Navidad.
Woo.
Let's
It's
go.
time. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's freaking go. That's the first
It's
Feliz
early.
Navidad of the season,
That's
brother.
Christmas in September right there is what that is.
Let's go. Hey, hit the nail on the head here. Got so many players involved. Mike, you mentioned Brashard Smith actually getting some carries, actually getting some passes thrown his way. He looked freaking good, brother. He looked
Dude, that
so good.
17-yard catch he got. Okay, look, the first one Mahomes threw him. I get that he didn't keep the right line, but Mahomes got
That
to
was a
be
terrible
little
throw.
You got to stop throwing to the spot. Just throw to the wide open guy. Like,
Yeah,
quit
yeah.
doing it. Okay. But yeah, that other one, did you see that tightrope and that 360? And dude, every
That
toe,
sideline toe, yeah, that
all
was crazy.
10 toes, perfect.
Twinkle toes, baby. That's
He's
his
going to be a
nickname.
beast, man. He's
Yeah,
going to
hey,
be a beast.
shout out Kareem Hunt for some big plays. Shout out Isaiah Pacheco on a big game. I thought he looked pretty damn good, actually. He hit a couple of really tight holes there. Can you believe that? It blew my mind. This guy actually turned the correct way on his route and caught a ball or two, and even scored a touchdown. Let's freaking go.
Tight holes. Thank you, Perry, for the 50 bomb.
Let's go, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Let's get back over here to Revenant Zero with a 2 bomb. Says people gonna forget Ravens have a #1 offense. Dude, their offense was killing it. That's the thing about this. Everybody wants
Yeah.
to say, "Oh, they were decimated with injuries." Yes, their defense was. We'll all agree to that.
But the offense,
But the
nothing
offense
wrong
was
with
full
that.
of health. They even had Isaiah Likely back, and Spags laid the smack down on that ass, on that candy ass,
Spanking it.
bro. They
Dude,
couldn't do nothing.
Them cheeks are red. They gonna be able to sit down tonight.
And you know what
It's
I thought
all there
was,
is to it.
you know what the funniest part about the whole thing was? He let them be good on the first drive to give them false hope, and then he said,
Yeah.
"All right, let's start now. Let's go
First
ahead and
drive
get
of the
going."
day, Steve. I was like, what is the defense doing? I was like, did they forget we had a game today? It was too easy, but yeah, they turned it on. It was awesome. We got Corey in the house. Remember, for 6 months says, remember that was the top ranked offense. Well, you already showed this one.
Did I? I
Wasn't that
didn't.
the one we were just
that was
talking
literally.
about?
They just said the same thing,
Oh, no,
brother.
they just said the same thing. They had no injuries and couldn't score more than 13 on the first string D. Everybody's saying the same thing. But you forgot Hannah with a 5 bomb. She said her game balls are going to #1. Andy for sticking with the run.
I'll take it.
Rashard Smith for breaking tackles during the runs.
Let's go,
And
baby.
#3, Jawan, no penalties. That was a big one. Hey, Xavier Worthy, #4 for bringing life to the offense. Steve, we
Hell yeah,
said
dude.
that Worthy is the wrinkle that we have missed. The
was
wrinkle.
quite obvious when he went down on the third play of the season and they
Yeah.
looked lost. That was quite obvious. He was a big part of that offense. Also, Mike, I don't know how many times we've had to say on this show alone, you get 20 carries, you're going to win the football game 99% of the
Absolutely.
time. Brashard
Hey.
Smith, you got to use him. We got to start using Brashard Smith.
All 4 of those, great. But can we give a round of applause to Jawan Taylor today?
Ooh, yeah.
No penalties. And Clay Martin is a penalty throwing machine. Okay, they even got the Ravens for lining up wrong a few times. So look, congrats,
Love
congrats, Jawan.
Our boy
take
Enrique.
your small wins when you get them.
Our boy Enrique, been a member for 23 months now, says, so good to see everybody in Chiefs Kingdom happy. We're so freaking back, baby. We're so freaking back, Mike.
back.
What about it? Suck it, everybody else. Jake Boylan with the 5 bomb says, the worst thing about this win is there's no way that Spags doesn't have a head coaching job next year. Got Russ benched and Lamar quit. Well, here's the thing. Spags should already been having one. So, I mean, if
Yeah.
they haven't done it yet, I don't think they're going to. I want to see
Right.
Spags just finish your career out here with Andy Reid, and let's keep whooping some ass.
Hey,
We
can
got a 5
before
bomb.
before you read Hannah's really quick. Pull that
Yeah.
off. Pull that off.
Fine, okay.
This is
sorry,
for our
Hannah.
boy.
Mike's more important than you.
Just for 1 second. This is for our boy Enrique and all the people that were dancing on the graves last week.
Suck it! Suck it! We got 2 words for you! Suck it!
Let's go, baby. Hannah with the 5 bomb says Spags' game plan was diabolical. Spy here, fake spy, pass rush. Confused the hell out of the Ravens. Our linebackers played with fire today. Leo Chanel was a monster today. Nick
Leo.
Bolton was good as
we
usual.
said before the game you had to spy. That's going to be Leo. That's going to be Nick Bolton at times. Did
Mike
some
Leo
spy
even
work
got a
today.
nice little pick there. What
Right.
about it?
George Karlaftis got him a sack. How about that? Steve, the safeties come up big today. I seen big plays out of Cook. Cook was laying the wood.
Yes,
out there.
that's
I
the kind
seen-
of Brian Cook I want to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we seen Jamari Connor look really good. Trent McDuffie looked pretty good throughout the day. I thought the defense give another solid performance. Now, the one thing I didn't see a lot of, we seen Jerry Tillery. He showed up. The one thing that's still missing. Hold up, we got an Amber Alert. Amber Alert. Where in the world's Charles O'Menihue? Anyone?
He whiffed on a sack, if that counts
Dude.
for anything.
he got he lost contain and let Lamar run for a third and forever on the edge first.
Charles Omena who?
Yeah. Then he gets a penalty. He lines up wrong, and then he misses a sack. Like this poor guy. Look, and everybody's like tagging him on X. Like,
I will
Keith
say-
Dubs talking trash about you.
I will
Okay,
say he had a
cool.
little bit more pressure than you like
Hey,
he has the rest of the
cool.
But no.
And look, if you
this
can't
is not
say
participation trophy stuff.
that, if you can't say that you talk a big game and have not backed it up to this point, that's on you, Big C.
Sorry, Big C. We love you, but damn, bud. You got to do something. Javier Sanchez with the 50 bomb. Javier Sanchez.
Feliz Navidad.
Let's go, baby.
That's for
Appreciate it.
Javier. He didn't even ask for it, but he got one.
Let's go. Matthew with the 10 says, wait till we get Rice back. Unstoppable. Dude, just thinking about this offense and all the different pieces that played. Even Juju was playing out of his mind today.
Juju went
And then you
nuts.
add in freaking Rashee Rice. It gets scary quick. Appreciate the 10, Matthew. Fucking Bob, baby. What's up? 2 bombs. Says, smackety smack. We are effing back. Let's go.
Yeah, we
Romastano with the 5 bombs. It's too soon to start talking about running the table.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we said
It could
after
happen.
the second game that 15-2 was still on the table. I mean, it just was.
Look, there's a lot of big games out there. But I think you just seen the Rams. Did the Rams hang on and get the dub over the Colts? So look, the Colts are going to Colt by the end of the year. You've got the
It
Chargers
doesn't
dropping
matter
in
what the
today.
Colts do. The Chargers losing today was massive.
That's what I'm saying. But the Chargers, I'm just looking at all the big games throughout. Buffalo, what did they end up doing with? I'm sure they hung on for the win. I didn't pay attention, but
Mike, I would like to update you on something.
I think we can get it.
I'd like
I
to
think we
update
got
you on
this.
something. I hit 11 out of 12 legs on a parlay that I could have won 3 stacks for today. And
Yeah,
the
you
one
did.
that I missed was the Chargers losing, and I don't even care. I would give away the 3
Nobody
stacks
cares.
for the Chargers to lose, baby. The Chiefs are back where they're supposed to be. They of course, they got the tiebreaker with the Chargers, but the Chargers are showing what's yet to come. Like, they're foreshadowing what's coming, and so are the Chiefs. So I'm all about
Absolutely.
it, baby.
Joshua Vasquez with a 5 says super happy for this win, but where the hell was Jalen Rose? Jalen Rose actually
Returning
was
kicks.
He returned the kick, but he was playing on the offensive side of the ball for a few snaps. I'd like to see what his snap count was. I'm sure it was under 5, but
They're
we
gonna
said
leak 'em in
that. We
slowly.
said to prepare
Yeah.
for it. It's going to be under 5. Then we got Valerie with a 20.
Our girl Valerie.
And she says, what a beautiful day to be a Chiefs
Woohoo.
fan. Steve, who has it worse than us?
Hell yeah.
Winning
baby.
on both sides of the ball and special teams. You're right. All 3 phases looked really
Nico
competent today.
Remigio, Nico and Brashard
Yeah.
Smith in the return game. Just
Yeah.
everything like Butker. Yes, he missed a 56-yarder, and he's missed one of every game. I get it. That's a concern. But at the same time, I'm not too concerned when someone misses a 55-plus yard field goal.
Well,
if if it became a trend inside of 40 yards, then I'm going to be concerned. But I'm
Right.
not that
Look,
worried about it.
anybody, I'm pleading with anybody. There's channels out there that I want to say, I don't even know, but there's people on X, there's everything. Their big thing is they've got like press passes and we get insider access and we can give you this and give you this. How about you do your jobs and find out why Butker stinks? Okay. Is it Butker? Somebody answer a question. Don't ask Andy. Andy's going to give you the same crap every week. You know what he's going to say. Oh, he'll get it together. Blah, 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 blah. Don't. How about a little investigative journalist activity? How about that? How about we go back and actually do our
Journalism,
jobs?
I think, is the word you were
Yeah,
searching
go
for.
back and get it together. Figure what's going on. Is his cleats too small? Are they too short? Is he slipping? Is the ball not aired up enough? Does Matt Arise not know how to hold the ball? Does Winchester, did he forget how to snap it? What's going on? Figure it
Hey.
out and let us all know. That's y'all's jobs.
Pebbles in comparison
Enough
to what
with the
happened today.
cupcakes. Enough
No
with
one
the
cares.
cupcake questions, though. Get it
Appreciate
together.
the
Figure
20.
it out.
Appreciate the 20, Valerie. You're freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Hell yeah, baby. Y'all get in the chat and give me a hell yeah if you're horned up for the Chiefs right now.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, just do it. Revenant Zero with the 2 bomb says, how about Worthy? Hopefully he can stay healthy. Yeah, man. Of course, that injury, it's still there. It didn't disappear. You can be re-injured quite easily. So it could, it's a big thing. That's something you have to remember. But Worthy looked very healthy and very good today. Like, he looked happy to be out there. He looked fast. He looked strong. He looked good, dude. Like, he definitely made our offense look completely different. And then, of course, getting out and establishing a run game early also makes your offense look completely different. So there's just so many things that went right today. But it's like, how many times does the like morons, on their freaking YouTube channel have to say the same thing over and over again before it happens and it actually works. It's like, I know Andy Reid and them know this is the formula. Like, what are they doing? Like, so you see games like today and you're just like, where's that been at? What are we doing?
What's wild is you'll see. So if you notice, a lot of people, the run game. Yes, he did commit to it. He did do what he needed to do, but he opened up very much not wanting to do it. And that's why we stalled out in the red zone a few times. There was one time during the first quarter, we only had 2 runs. Pacheco had 2 carries, and that was all we had in the first quarter, I think. And then you seen after halftime, yes, I tweeted it, I watched it live. After half, we started to run the ball and look at the difference the offense looked like in the second half. Second half was like a well-oiled machine. The first half, we were sputtering the red zone. Mahomes was getting down there, and they were calling 3 crappy plays, throwing the ball, getting away from the run, basically. And that's what I'm saying. Like, at first, Andy was a little reluctant, and then midway through the second, he started picking it up, and then the third and the fourth, he sealed the deal, which I'm happy he did it because we've seen Andy not do that.
I think them giving up the deep ball early kind of probably stalled Andy from getting into the running game that quick because, I mean, they were hitting,
Well, don't get horned
I'm
about
just saying.
it.
That's
We can't do
what
it
he
every
likes to
play.
do.
They did try it, though, 2 plays in a row, didn't they? With
Yeah,
Worthy.
they did. Hannah with a 5 bomb says, guys, I said 30 carries in a run game today during pregame. We got 24. Love it. Says, I'll take it. Run game is key to the pass game. And maybe Andy finally gets it. I doubt it, Hannah. I doubt Andy gets that because he's never got it. But I think Andy's going to continue to do what you saw today. And I think we just have to take it. He's going to try to strike
you gonna
deep
take it?
first. Andy wants to open up the run game with the pass game. He's completely ass backwards on it. He always has been. But that's the thing. We have the speed on the football field right now to be able to do that. So now that we have Xavier Worthy back, we still got Tyquan Thornton. We can do that now. We can stretch that defense out a little bit and then start taking advantage of the run. I'm okay with it. But we have to
Right.
take the shots early. If that's the way we're going to go about it, we got to take the shots early.
Not going to say you're wrong, Hannah, but we do have to put into perspective out of 32 runs, 6 of those came from the quarterbacks leaving the pocket. So technically, only
Well, she said
24 from the running backs.
That's what she
24
said.
from the running backs. Okay, 24 from the running backs. I thought she said 30 total. Oh, she said
Mike,
she
you,
wanted 30 total.
you didn't give Hannah enough credit for being smart.
Okay, cool.
Our
Xavier
viewers
Worthy,
are smart, okay?
Xavier Worthy, 2 carries today. But the crazy thing is, here we are. Our running backs have been outran by Mahomes 2 out of the 3 weeks. And then this week, they got outran by a wide receiver that had 2 carries. He had 38. Pacheco had 35. Kareem Hunt had 34.
You don't need that. That's the thing. Like, that's the whole point of we need 20 carries no matter what, right?
We need
because I don't
running backs
care.
to chunk yardage, baby.
I'm
That's what we
great with
need.
that. I'm great with that, but you don't need that. As long as you're getting some yardage, as long as you have a running game and you will show that you will run the football, they have to freaking respect it a bit. And then you can open up the passing game, exactly what happened today. It's just like you start with the deep shots. It's like the formula Andy Reid wants to always do. You saw it today in real time.
Yeah.
Now, can you do that every game? I don't know, because it's more complicated to me to say, let's hit some deep shots, then let's run the football, then let's open up the passing game with a run. That seems like a really long way of saying, hey, let's establish a run game and open up the passing game. But that's just how he likes to do it. So it is what it is.
I mean, it's never going to happen, but I'm dead serious. Like, you could see that Justice Hill is actually a decent back. He had 41 yards receiving for them. He broke off that big run there at the end of the game. He almost outcarried Derrick Henry on the day, and he had more yards on 2 less carries.
Yeah.
So if I were the Chiefs, I would maybe poke and prod and see if I could get the 23-year-old backup, Keaton Mitchell. At 5'8", 191, they have put him down to the practice squad. They're not activating him. I would absolutely take a little shot at that. That's an Andy Reid style back right there.
You're never satisfied, baby. Chiefs just whoop some ass and you're out here trying to get a running back.
You're never
Let's
satisfied
go.
when your running backs are averaging 2.5 yards a carry.
They weren't. Kareem was, but he's short yardage back. That's what they're using him for. So, I mean, it makes sense. Isaiah Pacheco ran for 5 yards a carry today.
Yeah, he had 5 per carry, but I mean, he had very limited, 7 carries too.
Right. Real quick before we keep going with the chat, Appreciate y'all being here. Do us a favor, hit that like button. We got 626 in here right now. Everybody hit the like button. Takes 2 seconds, helps us out tremendously. We would appreciate it. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, what in the hell are you waiting for? Best Damn Chiefs channel on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Hang out with all chiefed up. P Swizzle with the 5 bomb says had to put on an extra pair of pants to hide how horned up I am right now. ACU, the People's channel. Hell yeah, baby.
The People's
We needed
channel.
this. Go Chiefs. You
We did
hide
need
that.
this. We
You
needed a
hide
little
that
bit-
boner, P Swizzle.
Steve, we needed a blowout. We've not had this in weeks.
Oh
in
man,
years,
wasn't it
feels
nice?
like.
We had a game where it was just like fun to watch, and we were just chilled.
Absolutely.
No
And look,
stress.
all week long, when we put out our predictions, and I think you said 35, what'd you say, 35-21 or 35-17?
35-17 is what I ended up saying, I think.
And I think I said 31-24. I don't know who got the closest. I guess you did, 37-20.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we pretty much
They
split
got the garbage time touchdown, so
yeah,
I mean,
we pretty much split the deal, but we nailed it. As in whatever, and we took so much heat in the comments. You guys are homers.
I don't
You're just
know.
saying this because
I had a
No,
couple of guys that said the same thing as me. I'll say that.
You
a
did.
couple of our
We
people.
did. But
were
there was
on
a
it.
few like just because you all want it to happen, don't mean it will. Andy doesn't blow teams
Well,
out. That's not going to
look,
happen.
I love Chiefs Kingdom, but there's always the negative Nancy's out
There's a
there.
negative Nancy or two. I mean, they might even have a YouTube channel or 5.
Yeah, they might.
But get it together.
Let's go.
We're back.
Keep looking up with the 5 bomb. Appreciate you. Thank
Let's
you so
go.
much for the support. Trey with the 2 says Pat was slanging that thing. Pause. No, did he? He was slanging it. Pat was slanging it. I liked what
He was
Pat was doing
slanging
today.
it, man.
He was throwing the ball today with a lot more confidence and intentions than he has in so long. You didn't see him pump faking. You didn't see him second guessing himself. There were a couple of those passes. The touchdown pass to Juju was
Yeah.
a bullet, brother.
Did you understand why though?
Because he's Patrick Mahomes, and he said, I'm not going to be stupid
Not
no
just
more. I'm
that.
just going to be me. I'm going to get out there and
Not
be horned
just
up.
that.
What?
The defensive line was decimated, and our offensive line did a pretty good job pass blocking. Like there was pretty good pockets for Pat to throw
Well,
from.
yeah.
You know what was wild was the play that Pat crossed the line and come back and tried to throw it or whatever.
He knew what he was
knew
doing.
Exactly
he was laughing
what
the
he
whole
was
time.
doing, bro.
That was funny.
He was
That very
testing the
funny.
officials to see what their knowledge of the playbook was. Is what he was doing.
Jake with the 10 says Creed Humphrey is a beast as well. If Taylor can figure it out and Simmons be consistent, I would love to see him pull more and get downfield blocking more. Incredible player. Yeah, Simmons is amazing. I think Simmons is a dog. Okay, we got one. We got one, ladies and gentlemen. We got a left tackle. Let's
Yeah.
do it. I thought Kingsley looked okay today too. I seen him throwing some people around.
Kingsley single-handedly opened up that hole for Kareem Hunt on 4th and short. Him and
Yeah.
Creed Humphrey. They called out Creed on the broadcast, and it was a good block by Creed, but Kingsley was right there with him, man. They were
Here's my
opening
thing.
things up.
You can be worried about the offensive line all you want, especially the left side. It's young guys there, but like I've been saying, Mike, give them to about week 8. Let's see what we got, and then we'll
Right,
talk
we're
about
just
it.
now
then.
halfway through that.
Yeah, we just got finished with week 4, and I already see massive improvements. And yeah, Simmons is a
it-
dog.
Pretty wild, man.
Hey, Jawan Taylor, one more time. No penalties, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Somebody
talk
bake
about
him
that.
a cake. Yeah, it's
think-
his birthday, ladies and gentlemen.
If I could have bet on that, there's no way in hell I would have done it. Samaj Smith with the 5 bomb says my homeboy is back. I can't wait to see what Chris Canty, Kevin Wild, and all the other chief doubting analysts have to say tomorrow. Whoop-de-doo. They're a bunch of slap nuts, man. That's all. Don't worry about them. They're idiots. We all know Mahomes is the GOAT,
Yeah.
okay? When Mahomes is Mahomes and he's comfortable and he's not in his head, Mahomes is by far the best quarterback to ever play. It's not even a contest. Like, the guy's insane. We saw glimpses of it all day today. Everybody else can suck it. I appreciate the 5 bomb, brother. It looks like you accidentally did it twice, so if you didn't mean to do that, they might give you your money back, brother, but we appreciate the support. Nikki with a 2 bomb says, this was real Chiefs football. Fun to watch. I actually said that today. It's literally, I think I might have texted it to you and Pops. Like, I was just like, man, this looks like the freaking Chiefs. Like,
Yeah.
for the first time in years, it looks like the Chiefs. Mike, we were rocked up, baby. Horned up. Chiefs Kingdom is collectively passing out from blood loss to the brain.
Dude, I'm telling you, tonight babies will be made in Kansas City.
Oh, yeah.
This is like boomer generation part 2.
We're so freaking back, brother. We're so freaking back.
We're back. The horny jokes are flowing, and the Chiefs are back.
Thanks for the 2, Nikki. Steven with a 2 says best blessed podcast in the kingdom. Let's freaking go, Steve-O. You're the man.
Steve-O.
You're the best blessed viewer in the kingdom. So we
Let's go.
appreciate you with a 2. Nate with a freaking 20 bomb. Let's
at that.
go, baby.
Props, Nate.
Give him a little
Appreciate
bit
you,
of
brother.
purge
We'll
for
give him a
Nate.
purge. I'll read this one. He says, "Hey, fellas." Sorry, I
Guys.
made him sound.
Guys.
I made him sound a little bit.
Let me read it. You know what? You don't read it. I'll do it.
I made him
hey,
sound a little
guys.
bit weird.
Love this channel. I love this W. I hate the Ravens. One question, though. Has Rashee Rice been practicing with the team? Not yet. Or is he like all the way suspended? I just wonder how long it'll take him to get to 100%. So he can be at the
He's in the
facilities now.
facility. Yeah.
I think it was after the first 2 weeks he could be in the facilities, but he cannot practice. He can't practice until that suspension's lifted. So it's going to be another couple of weeks, man. But I think he'll come back strong, just like you saw Xavier Worthy do. Do you really think that Rashee's going to miss a step? Because I just don't.
No, I don't. I think this week might be the first week he was back. But I will say this: it don't matter. He's going to step in seamlessly. Like if you really think about it, over the off season and everything, even last year when he was going through all this stuff, he come right into camp and he was Mahomes' #1 guy, and then he gets injured last year, and then he comes back from the injury this year, comes into camp, #1 guy, like he never left. He's Mahomes' new safety blanket. I think even more than Kelsey at this point.
Right.
Can we give a shout out to Tyquan Thornton? I think maybe Rashee Rice did what we said this week. I think he was on the practice field with a bullhorn, being like, "Tyquan, you got to round that route off a little bit."
Hey,
He's
man.
coaching.
I was glad to see Tyquan Thornton still be used in the offense, too.
3
because,
tutties in 4 weeks.
yeah, dude, a lot of people were worried that he's going to, retreat into the bushes once Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice are back. But I don't think that's going to be the case. He's too much of a weapon. The
Yeah.
he's a tall receiver that runs a 4.2 40 and can catch the football. I mean, he's getting separation like crazy, so they're going to continue to use him in different ways, man. What a pickup last season.
Yeah,
What
absolutely.
a pickup. Love to see it, too.
Just, appreciate you, Nate. Has anybody seen any Ravens fans in the chat? I mean,
No, it's awfully quiet.
What happened? It's so quiet. It's
Why couldn't
almost
we have
like
done
they
this
got
to the
that ass
Eagles?
beat tonight.
Why couldn't we have done this to the Eagles?
I know, it would have been great.
God,
Would have been
Come
great.
on,
All
guys.
Kelsey had to do was catch a freaking ball.
I know. Now they'll never shut
Let's
up.
not dwell on it. Let's not dwell on that. That's the past. That's week 2, and it doesn't matter. Steve, I don't want to jump too far ahead. Of course, we're going to have our full podcast on Tuesday. Tomorrow, though, we're going to answer your guys' questions, comments, and concerns like we do every week on Monday. So after this, we're going to throw up a poll, not a poll, but just a community tab post. Let us know what you think. And I feel like it's going to be a lot more positive from the people this time. I get it, and it's totally expected. But yeah, throw those out there. You got a chance to get on the show tomorrow, catch that one, and then we're going to give our full breakdown on Tuesday, and that's probably going to round out the whole. Yeah, that's going to put a bow on Ravens week by Tuesday, and then we'll start looking forward to the Jags. Who, by the way, did the Jags win today? I think they did.
Jim, no, he did not. I would have faked an injury too at that point.
The Jags did win
He
today.
said, I'm out. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Jags won. The Jags have been playing decent football. ETN's been killing it. So, I mean, that's probably a tougher game than we had previously thought, to
Yeah,
be quite honest about it.
it's prime time, right? Is it going to be on Monday?
Pepe said Lamar had a broken heart.
Hey, you guys are gonna love the footage I've got of Lamar Jackson and the
Let's
Ravens
go,
that I'm
Pepe.
gonna throw in on our short that wraps up the game tomorrow. And we're gonna talk mad crap on the Ravens.
Yeah.
It's gonna be wild. So please, if you do one thing, find our short that recaps this game and share it to everybody you know. Just have a share. Have a share train going.
Melissa says she can't wait to see your poll. It's Melissa for sure.
It's Melissa today, huh?
Yeah, good grief. Melissa, calm down a little bit. Take a cold shower. I know everybody's horned up from the Chiefs dub.
Cold showers.
I'm telling Bucky.
You know,
Let's freaking go. Let's go, baby.
is.
Hey, it's nice to see Chiefs Kingdom in lighter spirits.
it is.
It's just been like so, I don't know, every game's been a grinded out game for a year and a half, 2 years now. You know?
It feels like it, huh?
It was nice to have just this kind of game, man.
Does this feel like the first time you've had like an elephant lifted off your shoulders and you can breathe a little bit? It's like, my God, the Chiefs, they're back. What happened?
Yeah, honestly.
The Chiefs is still the
But,
Chiefs.
dude, I can't be the only one in here that literally had that feeling just watching the game. Like, this is the Chiefs that I've been missing. Like, this is the Chiefs we all love. This is the Chiefs that have been there. We know it's in there. We know it's in there. It was nice to actually see it flash, man.
Yeah.
Hopefully they use this momentum going forward and we continue to see the offense perform like they did, because the defense, once again, kicked ass, brother. That defense, to have all them young guys on there, I think they're pretty legit, brother.
Yeah. Jake with a 5 says, I'm a true believer that the Eagles are just pretenders.
I'm right
They're
there
a
with
tough
you,
team to
buddy.
beat, but not elite.
Agreed.
You're exactly right.
Agreed.
They mimic last year's team of the Chiefs. We were down. We got ourselves in improbable situations, but we would grit enough to get a win. And that's what I think the Eagles are good at, because they're built. I mean, they're built Super Bowl winners. They didn't really add a lot to it to help, and they didn't really take a lot away. It's kind of the same team. So I think that's why people despise them, is because they're going to find a way to win, and that's going to cause people to hate them a lot.
Absolutely. Shout out Jacob Ward over on Facebook. It's an awesome game. Let's go Chiefs. If you guys
Let's
are
go,
watching
baby.
on Facebook or X, make sure to share that out with your friends and family and other Chiefs fans. Let's do it. If you're here on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you would like to join the ACU crew, be a member of the channel, you can do that at join.allchiefedup.com. It's just $4.99 a month, cheaper than a bag of Doritos. It's totally worth it. We have our members only live stream coming up on the 1st. That'll be for September, but it's going to be on October 1st. We'll be giving away a signed Jaden Hicks picture and another something Mike has stashed that he wants to give away as well. So if you want to be a part of that, join.allchiefedup.com.
I'll tell you what it is.
What we
I
got?
got this shirt right here. I got another shirt just like this, tags and all, baby, brand new from the shop. I'm giving away.
Ooh, what size we got?
So this one, I don't remember what size it is. I think it's like XL or 2X. I got it to where everybody could have a chance to use it. And if you're a little person, just put it in the dryer and shrink it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
it's
turn that
easier
heat up
for you
real
to
high.
shrink clothes than for fat people to make them bigger. So
true.
that's how we do it.
That is true. Also, we do have our own merchandise over at merch.allchiefedup.com. You can probably see some of it in the pinned comment in the chat. But if you see anything you like, do us a favor. Go buy something. It helps the channel out. And plus, you get to look freaking sexy in the All
Snazzy.
Chiefed Up merch, baby. Let's go.
Hey, man,
I just
everybody
clicked
in
the
here,
same
before
one
you
again.
read this one, everybody hit the like button. We're at 180 likes. Let's get it to 200 really quickly, please.
Let's go.
Hit the like. How about that? How
Let's
about
go,
that?
baby. Let's give out some game balls. We normally
I'm
do.
excited. Go
So
for
let's
it.
go ahead and do that. I want everyone in this chat right now to put who you think the offensive MVP was in the chat. Every last one of you, I don't care what platform you're on, I want to see a comment that says who
Yes.
you think the offensive MVP was
Steve,
right
I think it's
now.
going to one specific human.
Patrick Mahomes.
You do say Patrick, but I'm going to say I think Patrick
Don't
should
you go
get
against
it,
me.
obviously. But I think Xavier Worthy provided such a spark
Hey,
today.
hey,
That
you-
kid's
you're
got
right,
some
you're
credit,
right.
bro.
Okay,
he turned
yeah.
this offense around.
Now, I really want to see that. Ooh, poll time. Poll time.
Oh, you're going to see the poll.
Yeah, the poll's coming out.
Boing.
Watch out, baby. Who was the offensive MVP?
Here, while Steve's getting the poll going.
That's right, baby. Nice and slow. Oh, yeah.
Chiefs Kingdom right now, baby, everywhere.
Just fired up.
Let's
But see,
go.
dude, Xavier Worthy, 5 catches on 8 targets, 83 yards with a long of 37. That's long. That's Chris Jones long. And then Xavier Worthy, 2 carries, 38 yards. This dude had over 100 yards of offense. He had like 50 almost? My math sucks, and I don't even care right now. Like 120-ish. He's got to be up there for consideration. He's
Yeah.
got to be in consideration.
Absolutely, absolutely. But Pat looked like Pat today, baby. 25 for 37, 270 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 turnovers, baby. Let's freaking go, Pat. Slanging it
Yeah.
around. Let's go. Okay, well, let's move it over to defense. I still got that poll up, by the way. Y'all vote on that because I want to know really, because that Mike brought up a good point. Xavier Worthy was a massive spark. Mahomes was Mahomes, like the real Mahomes. He wasn't
Mahomes was
McClones, he was
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
But Mahomes has been Mahomes for 3 games, and our
Oh,
offense
it's-
didn't
but
look like
I
this.
feel like it's getting even better though. Mahomes is getting more and more back to his original form, right? But let's while everybody's voting on that though, I want everybody in the chat, every one of you, no matter what platform,
Yeah.
I want to see who your defensive MVP was. Let's freaking go. I'm going to go first, Mike, and I'm going to go with Leo Chanel. I think
I like
Leo
it.
did a badass job at spy. Leo
Yeah, he
laid
did.
the wood a few times. He made some great tackles, a spectacular interception. Leo had himself a day, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think it was between Leo, and I honestly think you might have to put George back up there for the second straight
Oh,
week.
Georgie Porgy. How many pressures did George get
George
today?
had 2 tackles, a sack, a tackle for a loss, and 4 QB hits. They don't have his full pressures up just yet, but if he had 4 QB hits, he probably had 5 or 6 at least. So, dude, George, I said he would get 2 sacks this week, maybe. I said he'd have 1, maybe 2. You know, hammer
Yeah.
to nail. Just
Hey,
nail
shout out
it.
Jerry Tillery on his sack, too. That was nice.
Yeah.
So it was
Hey,
good
don't
to
talk
see
about
him
Tillery's
contribute.
sack like that now.
Nice sack you
Boing,
got
boing,
there,
boing.
Tillery. Trent McDuffie had 5 tackles. He also only let up, I think, 1, maybe 2 receptions.
McDuffie. Dude, I thought, look, Drew Tranquil played a pretty good game in my opinion. Chamari Connor played well. I thought Bolton
Yeah.
played pretty well.
Jaden Hicks and Brian Cook looked
Yeah,
pretty
Hicks
good
and
today.
Cook looked pretty good. I thought Noel Williams looked really good.
Noel
when they were
Williams
throwing
is a
at him.
dog, baby. He's
He's a dog. You know who? Everybody. The only person that sucked. Sorry, Charles, but you gotta get it together, big dog.
Bro, where was Omar Norman Lott today, though?
Charles had 1 solo tackle. That was it.
You're
I
ignoring me. I don't
know.
care about Charles,
Did
but Omar Norman, I don't
Lott
think he
even
even
get a
played.
snap.
I don't know
think he
what's
did
going
either.
on. I was
didn't see
wondering
him on
about
the
that.
field.
I was wondering about that the whole game. I know Ashton Gelati was out there a little bit. Of course, he's coming off of sickness, but he made 1 good tackle on Lamar, kind of crossed the entire field to get him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to see more out of those rookies, baby. We got to figure out what's going on with Omar Norman Lott because he's gonna be a dog too. But yeah, good day by the defense. I mean, Spags, you could really just tell Spags to keep the game ball, honestly,
Yeah.
because that
Spags is
defense
that
was
game
called
ball.
brilliantly. Absolute chaos out there. If I don't click this one more time, every time I click something, this pops
Yeah,
up.
you love
Have you
Jake's
noticed that?
comment.
I'm not doing it though. I don't know what's happening. Julian with a 10 bomb says, I bet those people who chose the Ravens over the Chiefs probably look dumb. So glad the offense showed. Can't wait for Rice to come back to make this offense more dangerous. Dude, it's just insane, Julian. Appreciate the 10, by the way, but just the potential that this offense has is unwarranted. Like, it is out of control how good this offense could be. If we can protect Patrick Mahomes and keep the defenders out of his face, if we can just run the ball consistently and not make dumb play calls. Thank God, I think Andy Reid was listening to Tony Romo today.
Yeah.
Because he come out with those slow developing, crappy, delayed handoffs like usual, and Romo was like, why are they doing that?
That's what
He's
we
like-
did at first. That's what I say. Then
Yeah.
Andy adjusted, so that's why I give him the credit.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. But this offense could be dangerous, Julian. Like when everybody's back full health, especially if the offensive line steps up and does its job, as long as Andy Reid don't shoot himself in the foot, this offense could be brutal. It really could. And
Yeah.
and the defense is no joke. Like this team could be so damn good. I'm pumped, baby. I'm excited. Jake Boylan with the 5 bomb, the right one this time. Says, sorry guys, but I'm an O-line guy. Humphrey was the MVP. Once you see the tap, you will understand the tape.
Tape.
I know.
Don't tap it.
Tap that
Hey,
ass.
Creed Humphrey looked good. I mean,
did.
there's no doubt about it. But he always looks good.
Yeah, well, Jawan Taylor also has a
I think
a stake
Jordan
in
Taylor
it for
should get the game
MVP.
ball. I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Look, if his numbers, if his PFF grades are above 70 and he goes 0 pressures and just like no penalties, I'm giving him game ball. I mean, I put out a short yesterday just like railing on him.
Would he
I
be the
gotta
first
give him
ever
credit
person to
too.
get the offensive game ball by just not
Just for
doing
not having a
something?
penalty.
Yeah, like it's not about what you did; it's about what you didn't do.
Oh man, that's great.
Everybody, give him a round of applause.
Appreciate you, brother. Irwin says, did Naughty fall on somebody, Mike? I don't know. They didn't count it as a tackle. He was blanked on the board. So, poor Naughty. Naughty's not done nothing since we brought him over. Surprise, surprise.
Well, who would have thought?
Yeah, him and O'Minihue, they're just like holding hands over here. They should have kept our boy. Mike Pinnell should have been in this team. A little PP on the
Oh, yeah.
PP would have been nice.
Oh yeah, Daddy Bar says Nazi lost his job. Nazi lost his job a year and a half ago, but they just kept putting him out there.
Look, Nazi, at this point, I would just about think about releasing him. We've not
Yeah.
struggled on special teams.
No.
We've definitely not struggled in the passing game trying to defend anybody. This proved what we've said for the last year. Nazi should probably not be on this team. And I don't hate Nazi Johnson. I like him as a person. I love his mom. I love his family. But he is not good enough at what he does at this moment to be on this team right now. He's just
agree.
stills a roster spot.
100% agree. And just in case we forgot, Baltimore's offense was healthy. Baltimore's
Absolutely.
offense was healthy at the beginning of the day. And this defense tore them a new one.
Lamar Jackson quit.
He did.
He's freaking
He
quit.
gave up.
We made a 2-time league MVP, maybe 3.
It
Just
could have been.
quit.
It should have been 3 last year, but they gave Josh Allen the pity
Just
one,
quit.
the pity MVP.
They said his hammy hurt. He was icing the backside of his calf muscle. He
Yeah,
didn't even know what
they
to ice.
were just making shit up. Jay says I can't be the only one who likes Romo for his IQ and play prediction.
I don't
Actually
mind Tony Romo,
I like
honestly.
Tony Romo as long as he doesn't go full Collinsworth and just hang on someone's nuts the whole game. When that happens, it gets kind of annoying. But
I agree though. Romo was
Yeah.
calling out. Romo figured out our defense before Lamar Jackson did. Romo was telling us who he was saying Leo's probably the thing here and blah blah blah
Yeah.
the spy,
For
which was
sure.
funny because there was one where he was like Leo or Bolton's going to be the spy on this play, and right before it happened, I just looked over and I was like, it's Leo because of the way he's standing, and sure enough, Bolton takes off and Leo just spies, and I was like, told you.
Mike, you were one up on Tony Romo there.
I know, suck it, Tony.
Yeah. Hey, Noel is just a dog, baby.
He's a dog.
And Sergeant in here saying no, look great, baby. Hey, I'm excited about what that kid's bringing to the table. But we kind of felt that when he got drafted. We're like, this is a kid that's going to play physical and can maybe even start eventually turning the ball over because he's a ball hawk.
Yeah.
So,
Noel
he's just gonna
played good
continue to get
today.
better.
He played hard. I mean, honestly, today I thought everybody give good effort. Even Pacheco played pretty hard today. Look, Pacheco actually caught a touchdown. Like, not only did he turn the proper way,
What?
and after he dropped Stonehands one, he actually caught a football. But if I'm not mistaken, he always plays pretty well versus the Ravens, don't he? It seems as though he always plays
Sure.
well versus the Ravens.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
go find
Pacheco
it.
did look much better than he had been looking. That's for sure. So there's that. Also, guys, just want to throw this out there. Whoever is the top fan at the end of this live stream today, we're going to send you out a signed poster. Okay. A signed poster that we had made for Chew with the Crew. I think we still got some, right, Mike? We'll sign it, send you one out if you're the top fan. Right now, Perry is in the lead. Javier's real close, snipping his heels. Then we got Jake Boylan in at 3. If you want to get in on that action, make sure to become the top fan before this live stream's over. Hey, you know what I just thought about?
What?
The Chiefs just kicked some ass, brother. They looked like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, buddy.
I can't stress
Yeah,
it
for
enough.
sure.
We needed them to look like they are supposed to. Like, was there a time when you thought for a second, like, maybe I'm a dumbass. Maybe I'm just not seeing it. Maybe I'm refusing to believe it. But I just knew it was in there. I knew it was in there somewhere. And
Yeah,
thank
for
God.
sure.
I think everybody's right there with me.
Well, a lot of people had already given up. Like I said, this past week or two has been doom and gloom and doom. And even, like, Steve, me and you will get after their asses. Like, look at how we talk about Charles Omenihu. Like, I don't dog his effort. He's probably given good effort.
Yeah, I don't dislike
know.
him, but
I
boy.
can't judge his heart and soul. I just see what I see on TV. But a lot of people just giving up, and I don't know what the deal was. Was it to look smart? Was it for clicks? What is it? I don't know. But remember who told y'all to not panic, okay? Because there was no panicking to be had. No Anakin panicking Skywalker over here, okay? And Steve, Isaiah Pacheco, he's played 3 games against the Baltimore Ravens. He has 46 carries for about 150 yards, and he scored 3 touchdowns in 3 games. He always eats versus the Ravens. That's
Okay.
the way it is.
I guess you just knew that. Our boy Ron with the 5 bomb says y'all called it. There was a fake tush push that led to a touchdown. Did they do it? Did they finally do it?
Who? No.
It was probably the Eagles.
Did the Eagles do it?
I don't know, Ron. Let us know.
Dude, how funny would it be? I was laughing earlier. It was the 4th down, the first 4th down. Andy went for it, and they handed it off to no, maybe the first one he may have passed it, but the one that they give to Kareem Hunt. But I tweeted, I was like, "This has got to be a you go for it here, hands down." And I was like, "It's got to be a Mahomes tush push." And everybody was like, "No,
No, don't do it.
don't do
His
it."
kneecap. Appreciate the 5, Ron. John says Mahomes and Thornton are starting to develop some chemistry. I think they done developed that bad boy a couple weeks back. It's just getting better and better.
I love
Yeah.
it. Dude, I think Mahomes has got good chemistry with Thornton to this point. I mean, it could always get better.
Yeah,
But
him
he
and
showed-
Worthy.
He's
Hell,
always showed signs with Worthy since the beginning, and it's only getting better.
Hey.
Rice is his new guy.
we have
he
not
looks-
mentioned something.
What,
There's a-
Hollywood?
no, there's a pretty glaring thing that I noticed today.
What?
Travis Kelsey looked like Travis freaking Kelsey.
Yeah,
he
he
was
did.
out there blocking. He pancaked somebody.
He looked a lot better.
And he was actually contributing to the offense. Him and Mahomes were on the same page. I don't know what happened today,
Right.
but everything just kind of fell into place.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I feel like Mahomes he's got chemistry with every individual wide receiver. Hollywood, Juju, you name it. I feel like they're on the same page pretty much. And that's only going to help going forward, man.
Yeah, for sure. We got Nuno Stradamus that's still a little worried about Butker. I think that's kind of the thing that everybody's taking away from this game negatively is that Butker, there's something going on there. I'm not going to go there. Like, yes, I mean, obviously miss a field goal in every game, right? And it was an extra point. And I think one of the field goals weren't exactly like a super long field goal. But usually when someone's missing for 55 plus, I'm not going to freak out too much. I mean, it just is what it is. Because no matter how good of a
What did he
kicker
do?
you
Did
are,
he pull it or did he push it? If he pulled
It
it,
hooked
that
a little.
means
It hooked a
so he
little.
hooked it.
Yeah.
So that usually means it
was from
was
56,
probably
I think.
something with the hold, in my opinion. I think that's what it
Right.
is. You remember when everybody freaked out and Dustin Colquitt come out and said Tommy Townsend couldn't hold a punt or couldn't hold a kick? Why is nobody doing this with Ariza? All of a sudden now it's just all blame Butker, but when that was happening, nobody wanted to blame Tommy Townsend.
I
Or
think
everybody wanted to blame
Butker-
Tommy Townsend.
Here's the thing, man. We've said this a few times. Butker is the most clutch kicker in the NFL, hands down. Ice cold blood in his veins. I mean, this kid,
He's going to have to miss kicks in the crunch time when it
Yeah.
matters before I give up on him.
exactly. I think, like, we've seen kind of stretches of this throughout Butker's career where he gets in a little funk for a second, but he always works himself out of it and he always comes in clutch. So until that stops happening, I don't really care. Brian Parrott says something's, he's not comfy with his knee yet. He did have a procedure done in the offseason, right?
Right. Don says, is Ariza holding the ball wrong? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be something there. That's why I reached out. I said, Pete Sweeney, come on.
Yeah.
Matt Derrick, come on. Sam McDonald, come on. You guys have the access. You guys got the little passes. You get to go in there and talk to the guys. Go figure it out. This is your job. We want to know. Quit asking them what their favorite Spags quote is every week. Like, we don't care. Get the mics working and ask them a real question.
Yeah,
And guess
Kamala's
what?
toe,
Andy's
baby.
not going to answer it. So get in there and dig. Do your job. Be a journalist.
Mike Kamala's toe said it was the hold too. Said Ariza
Yeah.
lean the ball.
What accent did she use to tell us that?
Dunking Pond says maybe Butker had some off-field stresses. I don't think it's anything like that, man. I really don't. I just think that it is kind of is what it is. It's one of those things I don't think everybody should they shouldn't hit the panic button on Butker. I think that's wild. He's been so good for so long. Pete's what?
Weenie.
Let's go.
Poor Pete. I apologize to Peter if he thinks that we make fun of him. We're not making fun of him or his name. It's just a funny joke.
Yeah.
Pete takes it personal on us, though, huh?
I don't care. Come on, brother.
Pete, get it
If you
together. You're a
can't
grown
take that,
man.
if you can't take that joke, then you think too much of yourself.
You're a diehard Jets fan, and we let you be the Chiefs insider. Okay,
I know, right?
Come on. Come on, bro.
Take a joke. It's not a big deal. How's everybody feeling, by the way? Get in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling right now. Do you think the Chiefs continue this? Do you think we see more of the same next week? Or do you really honestly think in your heart that it was just because they had a decimated defense? I really want to know that. I want to know if people think this is legit. I'm ending the poll, by the way. 51% said Patrick Mahomes, 49% Xavier Worthy, and that pretty much hung 50-50
I mean,
the
that's
whole
perfect,
time.
right?
Yes,
that
I mean,
has to be how it goes.
I think that could have gone either way. But yeah, do you guys think this is going to continue? Are they going to compound on this? They're going to continue to do better and better? Or is it going to get even better when Rashee Rice gets back? Or do you think we're going to just eventually start seeing the same old? Like, does that worry you at all?
Right. I don't know. I think the team is. I think we're progressing, and so I don't think we're all the way there. But I think the offense done more than just the defense was bad. I 100% do. Roulette King says, Mike, sometimes you should just call it as it is and quit trying to spare Butker. I'm not trying to spare Butker. I'm just saying Butker's been one of the most clutch kickers we've ever had, and he's got he's got several stretches throughout almost every season. Take off, I want to say the year before last, he was perfect, so we couldn't even knock him then. But every other season, he'll have 3 to 5 to 6 misses throughout, and he goes through those little stretches where he gets little funks. But like I said, if this isn't clutch time, you could give me any kicker in the league right now and tell me they got to hit a 50-yarder dead center, or you never get to watch football again, and the Chiefs never win another game. And I'm probably taking Butker over any kicker in this league.
Yeah, dude. So Harrison Butker has a career regular season field goal percentage of 88.2%, placing him amongst the highest in the league in NFL history. Top kickers in NFL history. While his overall accuracy is that high, just keep in mind his percentage for kicks 50-plus yards is a tad bit lower naturally because they're tougher kicks to make, and that's set at about 67.3% as of at the end of last season. So, well, actually, that's September 2025. So, yeah, he's kicking just a little under 70% from 50-plus. It'd be hard-pressed for me to say outside of Dicker the kicker that there's many guys kicking better than that from 50+.
That would kick 7 from 10 from
that
that
past
range.
50? Yeah, I don't know,
And
man.
again, we still don't know. Could be holding problems, could be anything.
Butker's
we really do
career
not know
field
that.
goal percentage ranks him as the 4th most accurate kicker in NFL history
Hey,
with a
but
minimum of
everybody-
100 attempts.
But everybody wants to dog on him because it's a what have you done for me lately kind of league.
The only people that are higher than him is to date Cameron Dicker. Justin Tucker was at 89%, so he was literally 1 percentage point higher. Actually, less than a percentage point higher, 0.9%. And then Eddie Pinheiro was 88.5%.
Eddie Pinheiro.
Pinheiro!
I like him.
Yeah,
Where
dude.
was maybe we'll just go back to our old days of kickers.
Cairo Santos?
Yeah, let's go back to Cairo Santos. Come on. See, I think look,
We gotta
I'm
give
gonna go with
Butker.
Kyle,
You gotta
I'm
give
gonna go with Kyle
Butker,
Hamilton,
Butker some
guys.
grace here.
Cheat Kingdom's getting a little spoiled about every little thing if we're just going to start dogging on Butker for missing a 50-yard field goal. Like, did we forget the fact that he kicked the fastest field goal ever right down the pipe earlier this year, too? Like, he had like 4 seconds to go there
He'll
and kick it.
be fine.
Yeah, he's going to be fine, guys. Come on.
He always is.
He's going to be fine. Hit that like button for us, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost
Let's
at 250.
go. Pop's in the house with the 5 gifted memberships. What's up, old man? How you feeling? How you feeling? Pop sent a text right after the first drive and was like, man, is it going to be a long day? And I didn't even respond. I didn't respond to it because in my head I'm like, hell no, it's not. We're about to just start going crazy. We're going to go crazy, but I didn't want to jinx it. I didn't want to jinx it. Appreciate you, old man. If y'all got one of those memberships, make sure to thank him in the chat. Father of the Year, helping his baby boys out over here, gifting out some memberships. Let's go. Warpaint with the 5 bomb says progress for sure. Super Hornet for the rest of the season. Let's freaking go, ACU crew. Yeah, dude, I really feel like this team can stack on this. Like, this is perfect. This puts you at 500 win percentage. So here you are starting out 0-2. Everybody freaking out.
One
This puts you
game
right
out of the
back
AFC
at 2-2.
West.
Mike, you called it 2 weeks ago. You said if they come out here and win 2 games in a row, everything looks different.
Everything's different.
Yeah, then you got the Chargers dropping a game. And not only did you get to 2-2, but you beat a good football team today convincingly, and you got 1 piece back out of 2 that needed to come back, and you looked completely different. Like, this team has a lot of promise, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're young. I know they have their faults here and there, but I really do think if they can keep stacking on this, they could be one of the best Mahomes teams we've ever seen.
The Chiefs only have to stay healthy. They've got to stay healthy. They've got to somehow develop just a little more pass rush out of their front defensive linemen. You've got to get a little more help there. Your offensive line's got to tighten up just a little bit. They've got to keep progressing because that left side's so young. But those are literally the only 3 things that separates this team from being maybe one of the greatest teams ever assembled. If you could just get some things to go your way, right? Like protect Patrick Mahomes. Now, I know we need a running back, but at this point, I don't know if we're going to go out and make a move on something like that. Now, they could, but again, I still think you would have to give Brashard Smith more of a shot, and it's wild we haven't seen Elijah Mitchell to this point yet because I feel like Elijah Mitchell wouldn't be that bad. If that's the case, why'd they try to keep him on the roster, right?
I mean, honestly, if they just use the running backs the way they use them today and continue to leak Brashard Smith into the offense more and more, I'm happy. I'm happy with that.
I think by the end of the year, Brashard Smith needs to be RB1.
Heck yeah, for sure. Appreciate the 5 war paint. We got Hikey Mo here. Says, looked so good today, baby.
So good.
Looked so good. He got horned up. Let's freaking go. Mike, do you notice anything different from pregame to postgame?
No. What?
Nothing? Nothing at all?
Just excitement?
Look at me, right in my eyes. Notice anything different?
No.
I just cut like 6 inches off my beard, brother. Look at me. I still have a neck.
Oh, I didn't notice.
I have a neck.
Is my beard longer than yours right now?
Yeah.
I
been
haven't
a
even
while.
shaved in like 3 days, man.
I walked downstairs and all the kids looked at me like this.
I mean, I'm used to you looking every way, so that's tough. Like, I just don't see you and think beard, right?
All right. Well, that's good. Because I think I did develop a bit of a double chin over the couple of years having a longer beard. I got fat.
You're blaming the beard for the fact that you're fat?
No, it was hiding it from me. I didn't realize it was happening.
Oh.
You know
I
what I'm
thought
saying?
the beard, you're like, the beard made me eat 2 extra pieces of pizza.
No.
yesterday.
Look, see, I used to have a jawline, and now I don't think I have one anymore.
No.
It's okay though. You get old. It happens. And the Chiefs kicked ass today. I mean, that's all that really matters. Let's freaking go. I'm excited, bro. Who do we got next week?
The Jags, we already talked
Who's
about
up?
this.
The Jags.
But let me see. I'm pretty sure the Jags are on prime time.
Is it?
I want to say it's like Monday Night Football. Yeah, it's Monday Night Football, October 6th. So we have a long week this week going into but the guys will get an extra day off. So they'll come out probably Wednesday be the first practice day then.
Yeah, that's okay, man. I'm okay with that. That's good. It gives guys, I mean, this is a great week to have a long week because the morale should be high. After that game, absolutely. Maybe they can get some stuff done. Next week, I'm sure we'll talk about all this in our podcast and all the videos throughout the week. So real quick, guys, if you guys have not subscribed to the channel, I'm begging you, take 2 seconds, go hit the subscribe button. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers. We're like right there. And plus, you don't want to miss out. We're going to be releasing videos all season long and all off season long. It never stops, over and over and over again. It keeps you up to date with the Chiefs. Have some fun, get some good analysis, all that fun stuff. Hit the freaking subscribe button. Go. Mike, what are we going to talk about on the podcast from Tuesday? What do you think? Where we're going to break down how badly they beat Lamar Jackson?
I'm going to figure out how Lamar Jackson got beat so bad he quit. Like that needs to be studied.
Yeah, Ryle says devil's advocate, the Ravens defense was weakened. Absolutely, they were decimated. But that doesn't change the fact that they were healthy on offense. They were the number 1 offense, and our defense destroyed them. And also, even any NFL defense, even if they have injuries, I still think what the Chiefs were able to do today with the offense, I think it's still a massive step in the right direction.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, there was no different this week than last week, I don't think, when it come to injuries with the Ravens and the Lions. And the Lions put up 38, and I didn't hear nobody just say the Lions look good because the Ravens were decimated.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
I mean,
So now the Ravens have
good
let
for
up
them,
like
good for us. So
the Ravens have let up like 131 points in 4 games, bro.
yeah, that's got to be like historically bad.
They're getting roasted. They are getting roasted. Lamar, love Lamar. Think he's a good athlete. Think he's a good quarterback. Good kid, but he quit today. I swear he did. He said, "No, I'm not going back out there."
I felt like he quit too. No,
He
look, we
did.
could be wrong. But look, the only way I'm going to say he didn't quit.
I'm not saying he didn't tweak something here or there, but I think he.
The only way I think he didn't quit is if he comes out and misses next week. If he comes out and plays and practices all week, he quit.
Of course he did. I mean, I wouldn't want to went back out there either. It was like 30-13, bro. They're getting it handed to them. It is what it is. Can't wait to see what all the analysts have to say this week, Mike. I'm sure it's going to be because the Ravens' defense was bad and they were hurt. I'm sure that's what it's going to be. But we just have to get out there next Monday night and show them that we're the real deal, dude. And then after next week, after we beat the Jacksonville Jaguars next week, we got one more game without Rashee Rice, and then he's back. It's pretty wild.
That's good.
It's pretty crazy. Can you believe we're almost a quarter through the entire football season already?
Yeah, I was thinking about that today. But
how does it go so fast? It takes forever to get here, and then all of a
you gotta
sudden,
win them though. You got to win them. And being 2-2 is pretty good because, like I said, the last 8 I feel like a lot easier than our front 8. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think so too. We have a good back end of the season. We just have to make sure we cash in on all of the divisional games. We can't drop any of those anymore. We gave one to the Chargers at the beginning of the season, and that's about as far as that can go, I think, because we want to win the division, get to the playoffs, and make a run for the Super Bowl, because I think this Chiefs team is very exciting, guys. You all should be very, very horned up, and we should stay horned up all week. Make sure to catch all of the content we release. We have podcasts dropping on Tuesday. You can catch that on Spotify, Apple, here on YouTube. Tomorrow, we're actually going to have a Q&A, the Talk of the Kingdom video. So get into our post or community page or whatever they call it now on YouTube. We'll have a post up there. You guys can put your questions, concerns, whatever, and you might be on the show tomorrow. But just keep a lookout for the content, man, and stay excited. I think this is a good thing, man. The Chiefs are looking motivated, looking like they're getting healthy. We're getting our pieces back. And maybe it's not as bad as people tried to lead you to believe all the last couple of weeks, you know?
Absolutely. I'm going to get that community post up just as soon as we get off here. So as soon as we're done, go look for that. Throw up your question or a comment. We'll pick like we always do, 4 or 5 of them. Don't be a slap nut. You be a slap nut, I might pick it up and I might make fun of you. You don't want to be made fun of.
Real quick, top fan of this thing, still Perry. Perry's still the top fan. So Perry, looks like you're going to get you a signed poster if you don't have one already, brother. Just hit us up, allchiefedup@gmail.com. Send us a shipping address. We'll get that out to you as soon as we can. Once again, guys, hit the like button on the way out if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Join.allchiefedup.com. Our members only live stream will be on the 1st at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time, so 8:45 p.m. Central time. We'll be giving away a signed Jaden Hicks picture and a Kansas City Chiefs t-shirt Mike has to give out. So be a part of that. Go join. Also get some merch.allchiefedup.com. All that fun stuff. Shout out everybody that donated tonight. You guys are freaking awesome, by the way. All the super chats, all the people that gifted memberships. Appreciate you guys so much. You guys keep us going. You're the real deal. We'll see you next time. How about those Chiefs, baby? How about it, Mike? The real Chiefs. We're so freaking back.
We're back.
Get wild.